Hello out there to all my friends and fellow reptilians. I am your toad, and I just got a little bit of something I want to share with you. This isn't a knife review, it's just something that's a bit of a issue I've got again with UK Border Force. So I'll explain to you what's gone on, and yeah, we'll see where we go from there. Now, this is not me criticising the law. I'm not criticising Border Force. I'm no way saying the law's not right or the interpretation of the law's not right. It's none of that. I just want to explain to you this is what's happened. I did mention this type of thing may be happening, but this is how I've actually got some proof that this is actually what is happening. And for other people out there collecting knives, just be a bit wary about what you're buying. And I'll explain the reasons why. Okie dokie. Now, I recently bought 3 knives off AliExpress. Now, I'm not a big fan of AliExpress, as I said before. I don't like the fact that they do knockoffs. I don't mind the fact that somebody copying. It's when they blatantly try to pretend to be another brand. I think that's wrong. I mean, I've seen buck knives on there, 110s, and they're obviously not 110s. They're selling them for like £5, that type of thing. Cold Steels for £15. You know, a Benchmade for £7. They're obviously not the real thing. Yeah, copying is one thing. That's paying homage, if you like. You know, if I've got a picture of the Mona Lisa in my bedroom, as I sometimes do have, you know, I know it's not the real Mona Lisa. But on the other hand, I'm not trying to pretend it is the real Mona Lisa. But you get what I'm talking about. I'm not a big fan of that anyway. But this isn't about this. I did decide, okay, I'll be more careful and I'll buy genuine knives off AliExpress. Not copies, genuine ones. So, well, quite a while ago, it was, I think it was October last year, I bought 3 knives. Now then, I thought I might have trouble with this one. This is the Russian folding knife. But no, this came through. No problem at all with this. Because of the size of the blade and the fact it locks, I thought there may be an issue. But no, this has come through fine. No issues at all. Quite like the knife. I've got another one that is still due to arrive. It's any day now, and that is a oh, what was it? Oh, what was the name of it? A Watchman slip joint. Again, looks like it shouldn't be an issue. It's all part of the bullet factory and what have you, so I think it should be okay. However, I also bought this one. Now, this isn't on my normal search engine, so it's not exactly the same knife as I bought, but it is the same knife, but sold by somebody else. Okay, so we'll have a look at this, and I'll just explain to you after you've seen the advert for the knife. This is the one now, same model. Okay. As you see, it's a little folder, a little flipper. You know, I mean, I've got a few of these. I quite like flippers. Looks okay. D2 steel. Who might say it's not, but you know, you say $7.99. It's not going to be a lot of money. I just thought, no, you know, I'll have a look at this one. Obviously, not buying 2 of them. This is just another one to show you. But this is what I want to show you towards the end of the video. Here we go. And watch what happens. It's a flipper. Okay, we can all agree that's a flipper. Right then, get you out of the way. So I get this letter from Border Force, UK. So I open it. Obviously I've blanked out my secret identity because we don't want anybody to know who that is. And they have decided it is a, where is it written down now? Is it on the back? Anyway, they've seized the knife. That particular knife, they've seized it. And the reason they've seized it, it must be on the back. Do you know what? I can't find it on the letter. I'll read this again. It's all about the film. Trying to appeal about it. Oh, there we go. There we go. There it is. They're classing it as a flick knife. That's the problem. That flipper, according to Border Force, is a flick knife, and that is going by the 1958-59 laws dealing with flick knives. Now I've looked at it, and it says on there it's a bit, yeah, you know, I mean, how do you interpret it? But what it does say is that you can't, if you have to press a button or lever to open the knife, which is what a flick knife is, and it's not a mechanical thing, it's all to do with whether that's the only way you can open the knife. Right, hang on, I'll show you what I'm getting at. I've got one here to demonstrate. It's almost exactly the same knife, and I can open the, there we go. Now this is almost exactly the same knife, except this one is micarta, what it is, denim. This one I bought was wood. Right, I can't open that blade. See? Right, the only way I can open that blade is to do that. Obviously, press the lever again, close it, but that's not what I'm talking about here. I can't open that knife in any other way than pressing the lever to open it. And that's how the interpretation apparently is going. If, for instance, it's this one, no, this isn't a flip, obviously, it's thumb stud, and open it that's potentially a lever, isn't it? Right, I can open it this way. That don't count. It's this is the issue, when the only way you can open it is by using no other way than using a lever or button. Right, so there we go. It's been seized. Now that's the second knife I've had seized now, so Mrs. Toad on the Hill is not impressed, and she, because of the job she does, she doesn't want us getting the newspapers, or me getting the newspapers having illegal knives, because it wouldn't go good with her employer. So I've agreed I'm no longer going to buy anything from Honey Ends are wonderful, they're fine. I'm never going to buy anything from AliExpress again. Once this last one gets delivered, that'll be it. I'm not going to risk it again, because they're calling it a flick knife. Oh dear. Now, I can appeal this. I've got 4 weeks from the date of the letter, which was the 12th. I don't know whether to bother or not. It was only £7, £8 knife. It tells you how to, and I'll just obviously, so those of you who want to read this letter, you can read what they sent me. There you go. So you can pause that. And on the back, this is the list of the laws and so on. It's connected to. There you go. You can see that. So it's only a thin wedge, and it shouldn't really be an issue for anybody that only buys slip joints under 3 inches up, like I said, you know, slip joints. I mean, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to stick to the ones I know are okay, not muck around. I don't need to get you know, I've already had twice now they've been alerted to this address that I'm supposedly importing or attempting to import illegal flick knives. The last one was a Ganzo. You know, this time it's this. You know, they're well and truly looking at stuff I'm bringing in the country now. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, so if I do a third knife, I'm going to be getting a knock on the door. I don't want that. I can't afford a fine. If I ever do go back to work, I can't afford to have that type of thing on my criminal record thingy bob. You know, the kind of people I work with. If I'm being caught importing knives, they'll never let me work with them again, because I work with very vulnerable people when I'm at work. So, you understand. Sorry, I've had to rush this through. I'm going to try and get the point to you as much as I can. Interpret this any way you like. This is not my opinion on something. I'm just stating the facts of this is what's happening. Okay? I did say that the police were interpreting the law, however you want to look at it, that way. And so is Border Force, apparently. Whether they can legally do it or not is another matter. It's a bit like the thing with the cigarettes. Apparently it's a bit iffy about the cigarettes. Although when you bring your illegal cigarettes in, about how much you have, there's been some cases where they've actually seized the cigarettes, but in actual fact, the person could have objected and not done it. I don't exactly know that because I don't smoke, but there's been a few cases like that where Border Force have been a bit gung-ho with what they've seized. But like I said, when it comes to the laws on cigarettes, tobacco, alcohol, I don't know, because I don't drink and I don't smoke. Not anymore anyway. So, yes, there you go. There you have it. I'm afraid my little fellow here is going to be the last one of these I ever bring in. I know you're not a flick knife, but your big brother says you are a flick knife. So there you go. So, I hope that enlightened you. This is a good old Russian thing. I like this. Chop my onions with this later. Yeah. So anyway, make with it what you want. Please don't put a load of stuff down about on your comments you send back to me about it being races that are getting away with things and all this sort of stuff. It's got nothing at all to do with that. This is simply they're acting on what they've been told to act on, and it's as simple as that. They've not made the laws, we've not made the laws, but the laws have been made, and we have to follow them. But they've got their reasons for doing them, and I'm not in any way at all criticising the law. They don't want flick knives in this country. They're classing that as a flick knife. That's the end of it. It's got nothing to do with locking either. Whereas if you remember, they had a little bit of the thing before with the tadpole. You know, the tail of the tadpole is still going on in a certain degree. There was actually found a way somebody offered to get me one, and I said not really. It's not really worth the hassle, not just for the principle of it. I'd say just not bother. As much as I would have liked one, it's just let's just not muck around with breaking laws. You know what I mean? It's not right. There is a serious knife crime in this country, and this is their way of dealing with it. One of their ways of dealing with it. So, with that, sorry I've run over longer than I meant to. I shall be putting update on my other knives, my legal ones that are perfectly okay, all bought from nice Harley Haynes that behave themselves, and that's how you should do it. But yeah, I've got a new one from there, which I'll be looking at later on today. And with that, I hope I've not been mumbling too much, because I've not slept. I've had lots and lots of caffeine, and my brain's running about a million miles an hour at the moment, so I'm a little bit hyper. Yes, as you've probably realised. So anyway, Elliot, see you all next time. Have a good one. Happy New Year. Christmas is coming. Soon be summer. And thank you, my friends. Bye.